Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans.
Miss GB, she fights out the cat.
This bout is
one of the hottest tickets. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Couldn't land that jab. That counter shot lands. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. Caution is being thrown to the wind.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab does not score. Quick punch scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been... And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can't land that jab. That's another scoring shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You'd like to see more jabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just misses with that uppercut. So once again, they'll clinch, and one of these fighters has got to take the lead here.
It tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. So it's planned. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Some fighters think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some people's are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Do you believe what we are seeing?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch scores. How about that time counter shot? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Nobody home with that hook. She scores with that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you...
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That uppercut doesn't land. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. That punch scores.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, you know, with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Tom? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Nice count. What's the referee thinking right now? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going. They ring the bell, and here we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These punches coming from every angle. The jab not finding its target. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. Where was the defense? And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
She got clipped by that counter. The courage on display here is incredible. She got with a punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. It's not over till it's over. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
She got clipped by that counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glam division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter punching. And that hook misses. Smart move there to buy some time.
Yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
Which one? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stumbling around in potholes. A lot of big punches, and Jonas can't take it anymore. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Midway through the round, and it looks like she has the advantage.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter shot by her. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Nice punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Looks like they're going to try and 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Well done with that counter. We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the...
Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. They ring the bell, and here we go. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Johnny. She just got dropped in that last round. Got to change something in the game plan here to turn this around.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. And we may see an early... Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. She knocked her spark out with that shot to the head. Let's watch it again one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
4, 5, 6.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot. And again.
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Stumbling around. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to condition.
Oh my! That heavy shots and Jonas can't take anymore. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.